first of 7 here at the midweeker at Beckett's Gate. The stalls have opened. They're off and they're racing. Prince of Bondi from the inside, the first to leave over the favourite Holdout. Snipperando Justice up there prominent, coming over Ginger and Tonic, and behind them Rubik Delight, Celebrity Skin, Long Wait drifting back, and last Bologna Girl. A compact affair though as they reach the 1500, and Holdout taken to the lead by Stevie Parnham, settles in front of half to 3/4 on Snipperando. Over on the inside Prince of Bondi, just fighting for a little more rain down on the inside as the speed slackened to become a bit more muddling. Running fourth is Justice. Ginger and Tonic was forced out 3 wide, couldn't get across, ahead of Rubik Delight in the early part. Then Celebrity Skin, the grey Long Wait, last of all Bologna Girl. Holdout the favourite in control as they reach the 1100. Down the riverside they go. Holdout 3/4 of a length in front, Snipperando. Prince of Bondi third, no change to the order. Justice fourth. Over on the outside Ginger and Tonic left posted. Back on the inside next Rubik Delight, and a half a length away then came Celebrity Skin. Ginger and Tonic is now providing a toe ball for the grey Long Wait back in the field, and at the tail Bologna Girl. The horse to run down though will be Holdout. 700 left to run. Parnham rating to please himself. Holdout by more than a length now. Snipperando second, the pace quickening. Over on the inside Prince of Bondi fourth. Justice, no change except for the fact that the margins got greater as he goes for home on Holdout. Holdout at the 400 shot 3 clear. Snipperando, Prince of Bondi, Rubik Delight back there in the field. Justice, and then Long Wait, who's a day out of its ground as Holdout set sails for the judge. 250 to go by 5. Prince of Bondi, Rubik Delight, Bologna Girl cutting the corner. Long Wait is starting its run. Holdout is the leader with 100 to go, has a big margin. Long Wait charging into second placing, but it'll be Holdout all the way, and Holdout holds on comfortably. Holdout by 2 lengths Long Wait. Rubik Delight was third, followed by Snipperando, Celebrity Skin, then Justice, Bologna Girl, Prince of Bondi, and last home Ginger and Tonic. Well, it became very, very easy for the favourite Holdout when it was able to lead at the sectionals there. Stephen was able to rate beautifully. Look at the time, 1:53.54. It was just a saunter over the 1800, 1:53.54. Even in maiden class, that's slow. 2 3/4 by 3/4, 134 the numbers, 1:3.47. Snipperando fourth home. But he cut the ribbons coming up to the home corner and was entitled to establish the break. Long Wait back in the field, didn't have a hope in Hades of being able to make up the required ground the way the race had all mapped, and it was left to Holdout to break its maiden status at start number 13. It's a shooting to win out of Lucky Kitty for Nev and Carolyn Parnham, trained by Neville Parnham, ridden by Stephen. Second home 3 Long Wait by My Admiration out of Grey Lass, Misty Baisley, Clint Johnston Porter teaming up, and third going the way of Rubik Delight number 4, who's by Rubik from Addie Lane, trained by David Cantarino and ridden by Ava Cantarino. No more to add really there after the running of the first for the day. The split 36 even. And it was very much a race that was all over a long way before the judge, the way that it had all unfolded. Holdout, much too good. Next event on the card, the running of the Drummond Golf Handicap over the 1100, and only the 5 will run here with those significant scratchings earlier this morning of Blue Rocket and Prized Recruit 1 and 2. So a quintet to do battle here in the next event of the day at 19 after 2. We'll go downstairs now, and here is Lockie Taylor, and with him today is stable representative, Hall of Famer Mark Sestich.
Certainly is, Darren. Thank you very much. Well, let's talk about the Hall of Famer. Sess, what did you make of Stevie's ride out in front?
Brilliant. Yeah, it was a wonderful ride. We spoke before the race and we both thought he'd be in the first 3 or 4. But he summed it up pretty early in the first furlong and led on the horse and rated it perfectly and kicked away at the right time. That's the difference between a good rider and an average rider, mate.
At 1,800 metres, was that the key today? Could he be a horse that just needs more ground now?
We're hoping. Just don't forget it was a maiden and they didn't run a very good time. But as the horse has progressed, he's looked like he's needed more ground and he stepped him out today. And he probably, the way he went today, probably stepped him out a bit further. 6
more runners for yourself and Neville to saddle up here this afternoon. Who are you most looking forward to saddling up?
Probably the filly in the next Overdrive. I've got a pretty good opinion of her. It's not an easy kill. I think there's a couple of horses in it that go pretty well. but I'm expecting her to win. And I think if Luke rides a couple later on, they'll be pretty hard to beat. Rommel's Goddess and Zubolts.
Looks like a really big day in stall. Fingers crossed it plays out that way. Well done here.
Thanks, buddy.
There's Mark Sestic after the winner of Holdout. Great to see this 4-year-old gelding in his 13th start finally break maiden status, leading all the way. And as Sess touched upon, Scotty, it was a fairly easy watch from out in front because Stevie got it soft the first half of the race. He assessed that. He knew that he had got it cheap in the first 800 metres, and from there he really ramped things up.
And in the end, Lockie, I think most people out there were agreeing that the key form reference race was the ARIA race, and the first two both came from that field, Holdout and also Long Wait. But it's easy to say in hindsight and observe, but we were saying pre-race as well, one went forward, one went back, and in an 1800 metre maiden like that, that can be the difference. Holdout, yes, faster last 600 last start, faster last 600 again here today, but Stevie Parnham took luck out of the equation, took up the initiative, and is rewarded with a 2.5 length victory in the end, quite soft. He's only an 1800 metre maiden, not much to write home about the beaten brigade there, but in the end, he gets the job done for the first time here at the races. Stevie, we were saying pre-race, there didn't look to be a whole lot of speed in it, and once you're able to find the top, you're able to dictate terms to them as you liked.
Yeah, I think it was key just to keep him out of trouble. He began well like he did last start, and it wasn't a plan to lead, but it was an option, and when they handed it to me early in the race, I was happy to take it up.
First 200 metres, it looked like Lucy bounced on the front first, but it looked like also the only thing she wanted was cover.
Yeah, it looked like her horse got lost the other day, so I did think that in the back of my mind that she might not try and lead on it today. So, yeah, there was a few things to play out there, and main thing was my horse settled in the run. He got it nice early, and he put a break on him at the corner and won the race.
You have a handy enough kick. I know it's only an 1800 metre maiden, but promising signs.
Yeah, I think his horse progressing. He's probably still working out how to race a few of his runs. He's probably been a bit unlucky, but probably coming from a bit of greenness as well. So he's put a couple of good runs together now. Hopefully he can keep going.
Snip of Gossip 2 starts ago. Good, strong winner. What do we make of last start?
Yeah, over-raced terribly. He come out the gates and just charged to the first corner, and took about 400 metres to even get under me, and the race was over by then. He'd done his dash. So, yeah, I think over a mile he's settled better. He usually is better if he can get next to a horse or behind a horse and switch off. And he's a bit of a grinder. That's why they tried him at 2000, but hopefully today he settles and can run it out better.
See it all over your face. It's nice and muggy out there.
Certainly is, yeah. We've got a bit of weight off, I think, each race, so I have to put the fluids back in.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Stevie Parnham combining with the old man Neville and Holdout to lead all the way and take out the Tap Touch. Have you got the touch, mate?